Hey everybody, it's the Ranting Monkey, and we had our third and final presidential debate tonight. Let's talk a little bit about that shit show. Well, let's talk about the good first. We had our first debate moderator who seemed like he was actually there to moderate the debate. Didn't really get a feeling he was on anybody's corner. He asked some pretty decent questions of both candidates. Like the previous moderators, he didn't really have control over either of these two idiots. But overall, definitely the best moderator we've had so far. On the Trump side, we actually did get to see Trump try to be presidential. For about the first half hour of the debate, he really held himself in check, and it almost looked like he was going to be a grown-up for a while. Almost. And then that first half hour passed, and oh, Donald. Just Jesus Christ. On the other side, we had Hillary. She didn't give us her creepy smile near as often, but she dodged a lot more questions than she has in the past. I think that part really hurt her. One of the biggest and most accurate criticisms of Trump has been that he's been refusing to answer questions. And that was Hillary tonight. There was one point where she was asked point blank, what about your emails that say that you're for open borders? And her answer was, Vladimir Putin's a bad guy. It doesn't matter if Vladimir Putin's the one who pulled out the emails. Should they have been hacked? No. But they were. We have the details. Answer the goddamn question. After the first half hour, it basically devolved into just a shit show. And it wasn't even a fun shit show like the second debate. It was just childish and kind of boring. I mean, there were a couple of good spots. Going back to the beginning, I think Donald really hurt himself saying that he's going to appoint judges who are going to overturn Roe v. Wade. Whether you're for or against abortion, that is just not a good position to take. It's not a popular position to take. Then we had Hillary going back to her war stance. She's gonna, get that no-fly zone in Syria. And let's talk about that for just a moment. If there's a no-fly zone in Syria, and the Russians break that no-fly zone because they are aligned with Assad, we're going to have to decide whether or not we're going to shoot down a Russian plane. If we do that, that's an act of war. If we don't do it, then we might as well not have a no-fly zone at all. It's just as effective as Obama's line in the sand to Assad. So it really comes off as though Hillary wants to go to war, and that does worry me. But all in all, there was really nothing in this debate that I think is going to change anybody's minds. I don't think either side did themselves any favors. I don't think they hurt themselves really bad. The one bright spot was those bad hombres. It's a great line from Trump, and actually in the description you're going to see something I haven't done before. On my old blog, I used to sell t-shirts now and then with phrases that I liked, and I really like that phrase, and there's some merchandise you can purchase if you'd like to. Go ahead and take a look at that. But otherwise, it was really just a boring-ass debate that didn't teach us anything. It didn't show us anything. There was nothing new. I don't think anybody really expected there would be, but, I mean, there weren't even fireworks this time. It was just blah. So, nobody wins. Nobody loses. Fuck them both. As I said, I'm not voting for either of these idiots. I'll be writing in my vote. I encourage everybody else to do the same, unless you truly support one of these two. In which case, why? But that's going to wrap it up. I am the Ranting Monkey. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share this with all your friends. And I will see you next time.